I heard your ancestors say, our soul has held on to so much grief, so much pain, so much different descriptions of love and what it looks like. And we've traveled places. And we just been through a lot, and it's just time to let that go. It's time to release the past. They're not saying don't remember. They're just saying that yesterday is gone. It's hard it's hard letting go, because sometimes our past lives were greater than the lives that we have now, or that we're living in now. We know that times have changed, and they've changed over and over again. We've dealt with so many shifts in our lives and so many different characters. It's not going to be easy, they said. Not every journey is supposed to be easy. It's not meant to be. Sometimes we have to carry the weight of others to bring them back to a place of just remembering who you are. And I think that's the only thing that they really want you to recall, is who you are, who you always been. All right. I am Butterfly Goddess, your spiritual guidance messenger. Y'all get in here. This one is heavy. It's a little emotional, but there's some happy endings. It's always that beginning part, though, that transition where you have to really get into it, because baby, they say yesterday is gone. Release the past. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. What will return to you will find you in the most easiest, most simplified way ever. I think that, you just been trying to balance out your soul purpose. There's always trial and error with this, with each landing. When I say each landing, I had got earlier the number 33. Like you transition, you rebirth 33 times. You've had this life 33 times. You have been rebirthed. And you have filled your divine contract at least 33 times. You came out on the other side of it. You experienced the dark nights of the soul. You had to balance out a lot of things. But yesterday is gone. So you need to look forward to what's coming in your future, especially in these times that we're having. So the number 411 could be significant. And yes, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And this is a timeless message. So when it finds you is when it finds you. You have a rainfall of abundance flowing in your direction from all directions, because you've lived more than just as a high priestess, a starseed, a goddess, a god. You carry lots of different traditions, additions, because of all of your experiences, life experiences, I want to say. But you have an abundance of everything flowing to you, whether it's love, money, material things. Most likely you're going to meet people that you've known before, but because the names change, you won't, how can I say it? You're going to recognize the person. You're going to, do I know you moment? Did I know you before? And that's the answer. Yes. But you can only answer that quietly within yourself, because each of you will have the same experience. And that's when the timeline change and the shift change comes in. All right, so now that you're releasing the past, your divine contract is up for some of you guys. Some of you guys are still in your divine contract, so this isn't for everybody, but for the 33. And your number 33 has been following you around with the number 144. This is you. Your divine contract is up. You no longer have to be a slave mind, or how did I hear it? A mind to the slave of this matrix. So you released all of that. You released all of the teachings, the brain. Oh my God, somebody help me out. Don't let me put this video on pause, because I'm like, what? Yeah, you know how we've just been taught so many things that were, some truths were in it. You know, the brainwashing, that's what I'm trying to say, has been released. You're released from that contract. You're released from brainwashing. You won't spend another life in the matrix brainwash. You are definitely moving on from this specific matrix into a new earth. You had to go through a lot of things with, trying to get back to unify with your inner child. And now that you and your inner child has rejoined each other, you have had the galactic experiences of teaching each other about what the darkness looked like for you. Now, in the dark, you might experience light things, but we're talking about the dark that we experience with people and other beings, and how hard it was to unlock the light in the dark beings, because not everyone is getting unlocked. Some will stay exactly who they are because that's who they were meant to be in this specific earth or this specific matrix or whatever timeline. I'm trembling saying this. Yeah. Yeah. 818 could be significant, and I'm not talking about August 18th, but if your birthday is on that date, you might want to pay attention, because you are being blessed with infinite wealth from your soul family. But also the numbers 818 is coming up specifically to the 144s, the 33s. You are blessed with the infinite wealth from your soul family. It is coming through that rainfall of abundance flowing directly to you. It's going to land so everly nicely into your hands in a soft and easy way. There is no trauma behind this. There's no lesson behind this. There's no experience behind this that you don't create. Again, you have been rebirthed at least 33 times. Pay attention to that, because I think a lot of us did not pay attention to something about the number 33. And it could be really significant in where these paths are leading you next, because although you completed the divine contract, you still have planetary actions and purpose actions that you're going to flow freely through. This means that your superpowers are totally activated, in which you should have every clair, every sight, every inner hearing, every outer hearing. You should be already having the outer body experiences, to where you don't even have to call on too many of anythings, because you see exactly what they see. You're walking, but they used to see them just walking beside you. Your soul tribe should be standing next to you at every moment and every glance that you have now. Rainbows will be significant. You're going to see rainbows, whether you see it through the glass bowls. Some of you guys might wear mood rings. Please look at it and check it out every once in a while when you're not thinking about looking at it. But these rainbows are going to be in orb shapes. Oh God, I said a glass bowl. So something about the glass bowl bending, you guys, and seeing this fabulous rainbow that's going to lead you to a specific thing and in this universe. You know what I'm saying? So either you see this in a dream state, and pay attention, because your eyes could be wide open in a dream state. Know this. Oh, okay, my bad. But yeah, pay attention. You're about to embrace some new beginnings. Your sixth sense, your inner knowings, and your perceptiveness is heavily activated. There won't be any more approaching people having to think about anything, because you already know. It's going to be so humbling of an experience for some people when they encounter you. Yeah, this is, I think my facial expression told it all, which means your facial expression is going to tell it all. Your soul cleansing has happened already. So you're not going through, not all of you. I said soul cleansing is specific to those who know exactly what that was. No longer are you whitewashed, earth washed, you're, yeah, brainwashed, no washes no more. You're cleansed. You've been through the fire, and it was for a good reason. You came to experience these things, acknowledge these things for the purpose of, we know what we're not taking into that new earth. These things, these people, these places, those thoughts, that mindset cannot go to new earth. I know. We're excited because, baby, why don't, at some point, we all want a kumbaya. All this battling and going up against each other has taken a toll on some of our, just the hemisphere. We're sick of it. We're sick of it. We're sick of the battle. The battle is not yours and not yours alone. Somebody's grandma, couldn't it be named Muddy? Grandma named Pearl. I know I got a lot of grandmas coming through in this energy, and I haven't even really got to the cards yet. This is what I wrote down. Over the next so many days, look for these 4-leaf clovers, butterflies, and fishes to be significant. Look for a triangle, and literally, it's looking like this. So even if it's in the shape of a cone, I'm guessing you're about to have some type of earthly experience that's going to be surrounded by these things. You're either going to envision your grandma is right there within this triangular situation where you're going to end up finding a 4-leaf clove that day. Butterflies are going to be everywhere. You could be on a fishing trip or on a freaking boat seeing this, or a ship, or any of those things. But you've been having, since you were a child, you had to learn to be human. So some of you guys really aren't from here, and you know who you are. You had to learn the earth experience. You had to learn about the earth people, because in order for you to, pass as that, you had to learn a lot. And yeah, I know a lot of what they do and a lot of what you've learned has really succumbed you and beaten you down in many ways. But you have always had a bubble of protection surrounding you. You have always been in communication with the other side. You have always. So I guess when they're saying leave the past behind, they're talking about earth experience, not the life that you had before earth. They're talking about these experiences, because these experiences aren't truly your experiences. Although you felt them, you lived them, it was designed to incorporate in what happened in the new earth. We're not teaching this, whatever this is. We're leaving that behind. You are definitely a star keeper. You are a goddess, a god of the cosmos, waters, earth, and the universe. So what they're saying is, realize that because of your presence here in this realm, on this earth, you are a goddess. You're the goddess, the closest thing to goddess like that people are going to see and touch. They were talking about hair earlier. I got like a extended welcome to the hair. So I guess because of an experience with our other ancestors before about the use of these specific things and how knowledge is coming through you, you're open receiver now. It comes through every part of you. So if there were people out there considering, cutting their hair or letting it grow longer or even putting color in it, nothing's blocking your messages. You're going to receive them regardless. At this point, you're a receiver. You've been a receiver. And yeah, don't let anybody stop you from being great. A A crescent moon could be significant. Paradise could be significant. A lot of you guys are going to be having a lot of visions. Paradise is coming up because there is going to be a lot of travel. And somebody honestly is being awarded. Like you need to go and relax. Relax, relate, release. Relate, relax, release. I don't know. It came out that way. Something about your dreams. Follow your dreams. Live out your dreams. They've seen you already struggling with, just juggling life indefinitely. You've been juggling life. You got the kids. They had kids. Now you mess with their kids. You're putting all this stuff on your plate to keep busy, to keep active, keep your mind going. But when it comes down to you, you're not making time for you. You have to make the time for you. Yeah. Okay, so dreams, downloads. Downloads are coming at an all-time high. Messages are coming through at an all-time high. They might even be sending you places for a specific reason. So vacation sounds good right about now, especially if you're there on a mission and you don't even know it and you solve it and you come back and you're rewarded for it. But most likely, it's just like, I always get sent places and I'll be like, I don't really want to go there. But then I'm like pushed to go there, I'm nudged to go there. And all of a sudden it's so fulfilling and it's an experience. So you are an opportunist that will seize the moment. So an opportunity is coming to you is what they're saying. You are going to seize the moment. Like they're acting as if they hadn't already picked you, but the way you come out the bag and show them who you are and all how fantastic and how you on site with just being yourself and truly authentic self. Yeah, you're about to, like I said, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. No matter what, your life is going to be comfortable infinitely. That's what I'm saying. You will start seeing lots of orbs leading the way. So if you think you're about to faint or pass out and you see stars, baby, that was just them telling you to go this direction. And you see the orbs and all of a sudden you find it's like, ooh, or you just actually see orbs, a little, yeah. Okay, y'all know what them look like, right? The colors blue and purple is coming up really deep. You could be seeing flowers that are blue and purple, something connected to childhood. I want to say something majestic about that, something mystic and magical about blue and purple resides with you. So however you should be wearing blue and purple, maybe put some blue and purple in your hair, surround yourself with blue and purple. I think maybe it gives you this calm sense of mind or something. You're going to be seeing the Milky Way everywhere that you go, possibly in your dreams, possibly just when you walk outside at night. I don't know. It's coming to me in so many different ways. Candles. So yeah, they want you to keep lighting your candles. Keep speaking over your life. Greatness. You're doing speaking to your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your loved ones on the other side. They love conversating with you. They love hearing, what you're going through. They love trying to solve it all through electricity. That's what I'm hearing. Oh God. You have learned to balance the dark nights of the soul. And what they're saying is every light being has dark sides, yin and yang. So you learn to balance anger, misplaced and displaced anger, and you don't get as upset. And they're just letting you know you're not going to let others upset you. You have the calm. You're the calm. You're the calm. You're the storm. You're the calm. But they're also telling you the courage and the strength. You're the courage and the strength. So I'm guessing they're just saying, nothing negative is going to be able to penetrate you, to penetrate that shield that's surrounding you. Everything that is put out against you that is very harmful and negative, whatever, it's going to bounce back immediately to said sender. And not only that, but the return on the karma experience with you is happening within seconds. It's so sad. I mean, I feel bad. I mean, you can only tell people so much and then they just don't listen. But, today is June 27th. So, Yeah. So the number 9 could really be significant to someone. 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. Someone could be actual pregnant in this reading and is about to give birth to a baby on their grandma's birthday. Someone's sixth sense is probably really throwing them off, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into this reading because we have divine contract and release the past. I did show that. This is just one of the many birds that have came out, so you might be seeing a bunch of different birds. You big white ones, and I'm not sure if they're doves. I'm not a big fan of knowing what birds' names are, but when I see them, they either beautiful or they scary. I'm running or I'm not running, but I haven't ran too many times. But baby, one of them things was huge as hell the other day. Just sat down on it. I was like, hold on, what? Get your big ass from up there. Yeah. So like I said, you have a rainbow, a rainfall of abundance coming in. You could be somewhere near rainfalls. You could be somewhere. Yeah, this could happen on a vacation. I don't know. I do know that a rainbow, full moon makes sense to me all at the same time because whatever this is, the message 411 came through with it, which means this is a message directly to you about this abundance, this money being directed directly to you in your hands. And then the lady is standing up accepting it. They want you to accept this wealth. Accept it. It's yours. You deserve it. Stop second guessing about what you don't deserve. You've been through so much that they're tired of seeing you and watching you go through struggle love with people, all because people need you to depend on them so much that they need to control the narrative of you. They're done letting you be controlled because free you have all the senses. Free you. So that's what it is. They're done with people blocking your gifts because you tend to shut down when things aren't smooth. Oh, goddamn. Okay, babes. Thank you. What it is that you not only are you a visionary, but you can visualize you can see people's lives straight through them. And that's why I said encountering you at this point is going to be a very humbling experience for all people. You can see it. You can hear their thoughts. You can see their purpose. You can see their not purposes, the good, the bad, the ugly. You can see it all. And they just want me to say that. But at this point, like I said, you have so many blessings coming in because how active your gifts are fully activated. I feel like you've been sat down for, like, you keep going through more shifts, or you're tired, you've been lingering, but you've been to yourself and you just been, allowing things to, you've been sleeping and they've been pouring in all the stuff, activating you and getting you ready, because with this journey this new journey of gifts and with your powers being activated, you definitely have had a breakthrough. Your journey is about to start on the path of where you're the superhero, in this content. You're the continent, this or something. You're the superhero. You have you've achieved personal growth, and you're going to teach people how to, set boundaries, how to transition, to understand what unconditional love looks like. You're going to nourish some souls. You're going to love, and you're going to expand love. You're going to show people how to love in real life. Like you had to sit in a lot of things as a child. You know what I'm saying? You had to reconnect with your inner child to heal your past wounds and restore joy. And once you did that, you became the architect of your own life. And once you became the architect of your own life, you were able to allow this anger to passively go back into the universe and be redirected and have new encounters. So you definitely have boundless love coming. And there's a new community of people who are going to literally fall at your feet because of your words and your knowledge and all of those things. And like I said, you have infinite, oh gosh, infinite love, infinite light, just an infinite amount of wealth headed your way. Just know that this is your soul alliance, and that your confidence and your courage has your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your loved ones on the other side so proud of you that they are sending the best architects that were before you to collaborate with you, to show support to you. And you guys are going to share the growth and opportunities and things and experiences that you've been through together. And it's going to take you, it's going to be some eye-opening situations. It was that, do you know me? Like, I remember you. Oh, this video is getting long. Like I said, you went through like 3 different spiritual rebirths, and I'm going to just show you all the Phoenix rising. So don't ever think that you had never fallen. You have fallen, you have fallen, you have fell back, but you rise more than you have fallen. You've come out on the other side more than a lot of people. So don't be afraid when you get picked up here soon. Yeah, because someone's definitely coming in to see you, and I feel like you're gonna have a visit from the other side. And this is not a earth person. Like, this isn't someone you buried on earth. This is someone that never made it here, that's on the other side, that's coming to just give you a little something, to implant something in you that you've always needed. Yeah, so your solar plexus is what I'm hearing, is going to definitely be activated, energetically activated is what I'm hearing. Other than that, I'm gonna let you guys go, because I know me, I could talk. I don't know where I got to get the gab from, or long wind, but it's definitely came through these messages. I return your energy to you guys. I really do love you. And if you want to support my page, you can always subscribe as a subscriber. I will be doing readings. I'm just deciding what type of readings, I should put, for the subscription. I'm still working on that, so don't jump, dive, and quick. But I will be putting messages over there. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I do comment back. I just found out they had Messenger on here, which is weird, but you have to share a link, I guess. Anyway, if you find a link, you are able to send messages. I will be happy to answer. Not all, but some. I definitely try to reply to everyone. Again, Butterfly Goddess 888 is the Cash App. I truly do enjoy giving these messages. They do take time. I do love the support. This is my job. This is my job. Okay. This is the only rewarding job that I'm giving right now. It's giving. All right. I'm out.